Hey y'all, welcome back to 7th House Tarot. Today we're going to see what's coming up in your love life. I'd like to take a look at the next 7 to 14 days, which I would consider the immediate future. We're going to use the Intuitive Kev's Kipper-ish deck here. We're going to pull an oracle card, see if we can see who's coming your way. Who can you expect if they're not already in your orbit? Who is coming towards you in the immediate future? Let's see what we have here. Boiling point. Pressure has been building for too long. The situation is one spark away from a full-blown combustion. Okay. So you've got somebody who's boiling over. Maybe things are getting to them. Test results. The guesswork is over. The answer is coming. That will clarify everything or complicate it. So we have someone who is misunderstood. The real version never made it past the rumors. Now they're stuck defending what they never said. Okay, do we have anything else to identify this person or persons in the collective energy? Villain vibes. Okay, golly, the villain vibes. Okay, so we've got a villain in our midst. All right, I feel like this is one energy, y'all, but we'll see, okay? Let's see, let's grab some cards. Okay, what is the current situation? Okay, we've got community and distant future. Okay, so definitely, I think this is someone probably coming in. If you don't already have someone, I think this is someone coming in. And it might be someone from the community or some sort of organization that you visit. It might be at work. Could be at work. Let's see, let's pull an extra deck, see if we can clarify. What is this community doing here? What does this community have in common? Law, order, authorities, court, legal. Okay. Give me one more on this. Maybe just some of you work in law. Maybe you work in the court system. Maybe an attorney's office. Binding, financial, love, spiritual energy. Okay, so this community, what they have in common is there's some sort of contract, there's some sort of law and order, some kind of agreement here. Maybe it's a soul tie, but binding, finances, love, spiritual, energetic. So or it could be just telling us relationships coming in. Let's see here. So that we've got the distant future, which can also just be the upcoming future. It doesn't have to be far into the distance. Poverty. So this is my scarcity card, like the Four of Pentacles in the normal tarot deck. So someone might be holding back what they're feeling, which makes sense with this boiling point. The pressure is building for too long here. Okay, so that makes sense to me. I feel like someone is holding back their feelings from you. They're feeling bonded, tied, self-limiting. This is like the Eight of Swords to me. Maybe they're in their head, twin flame. They might feel like you're their twin flame. Maybe they belong. They feel like you guys have a strong connection with one another. So if this is making sense to you, hit the like button here. And then we have bliss. So someone really does care deeply for you. Like they're in love. Do you see this woman here? She has like hearts around her. There's definitely thoughts of love here and relationship. Okay, so what's going on? What is the current situation here outside this person? And I feel like it could be, there's no gender in tarot, but these cards are all masculine cards. There's men on the cards. So I feel like possibly, and here, these are men. I feel like this is the masculine energy that's holding back. Maybe they're having a hard time getting past some rumors or a bad reputation, but they're holding back their feelings for you, that they do truly have some feelings. We have this Jezebel here. Now in this deck, it means lust, but it could be maybe they've got some other options. High honor. So I think that they do feel like they have respect for you. You know, they kind of put you on a pedestal here. There's some manipulation in ancestors. Okay. So if this resonates with you, possibly this person is having some emotional manipulation from people around them. This ancestors card, maybe older sister, mother, aunt, grandma. Maybe someone is telling them what's best for them in this situation. And maybe, that older feminine doesn't feel like you're possibly the best option for their little boy. So there's concern here. Okay. Yeah. I think the family has concerns here about this connection. Abandonment. So the abandonment card is about feeling abandoned or left out or deserted here. So who's being left out? Who's being abandoned? Who's being kind of put out in the cold here? Poison, toxic, harmful. Okay. I feel like the family here, the family is trying to convince this masculine that they need to, stay clear, that the relationship is toxic or harmful. Again, just kind of confirmation that they don't feel like this is the right step for this masculine. Game over, ending, completion, knowledge. Okay, so there's been some knowledge found here. Robbery, embezzlement, larceny, theft. Okay. Interesting that we have the theft card. Okay. So let's see how this continues to play out. Perhaps this theft could be stolen time, stolen energy. Maybe they think that this person would rob them of something. Maybe they're into them for money or something that they can physically, whatever it is, it's whatever story this family is spinning to keep this masculine at bay here. Okay, so let's hold on a second here. What I'm kind of getting from these cards here, see this misunderstood card. To me, that screams some childhood type situations here. Maybe this masculine didn't learn how to handle love well, or receive love, or give love. Maybe they're dealing with their own inner demons because they don't know how to express themselves with this, and they're getting to the point where they're like to their boiling point, right? And they need to say something. Like to this test result here to me is like, okay, this masculine has identified what it is that they truly want, and they're deep down, they're just boiling up because they don't know how to express that to you. But I do think with this bliss card, I do think this masculine has genuine, deep feelings for you. I think with this twin flame card, they truly feel like you are the person that they want to be with. They want to have a legacy with, that they want to have a marriage and be binding with you. Okay. So we've got unbothered. You may not know this. You may not be talking to this person, possibly. Maybe you're just, maybe you guys are in no contact, or maybe you're just casual. But I feel like you don't really know that this person is struggling deep down inside. Let's see, what else do we have here? Protection. Okay, you're in your little bubble of protection here. Let's see. Priest. Moving on. Okay, so yeah, okay. I do think that you're really not putting a lot of effort into this connection. Whoever this connection is with, if this resonates for you, you feel like this is your story, I feel like you're out here, you're in your own little bubble. This says protection, but I feel like, do you see how he's like in his own little bubble? He's just meditating. He's just grounded in himself. We have the priest here, which is like the Hierophant energy in traditional tarot. It could just be a man of faith. It could be, just spiritually growing here, and you're moving on. I don't have the ascending card here, but to me, this is like you're moving past this. You're leaving this situation. You're moving on. You see here? All right. So what is this person going to do? Like, what is their plan? They're just going to sit and pout in silence, or suffer in silence, I guess is what you call it. Like, what is this person's plan? What are they going to do? Confusion, illusion. Yep, they're going to sit and spin their wheels and pout. They're going to focus on their money. That rich guy is the King of Pentacles. Let's see. Soulmate. Emotional pain. Okay, so this person, they're confused. They're in their head. They're probably losing sleep over this. They're focused on their money, or they're telling you they're busy. Are they telling you that they're busy and they're trying to keep themselves busy? Like, maybe this person works 2 jobs, or you know what I mean? Or maybe they're picking up some overtime, or whatever it is. They're trying to stay busy because they want to avoid this emotional pain. They want to avoid this emotional pain. They're concerned that you're moving on without them. You know, they see you as their soulmate here. All right. So are they going to come towards the collective? What are they physically going to do if they're going to just sit and do nothing? Self-love? Okay, hold on here. Awakening, karmic masculine. Ooh, I do not love that. I do not love karmic man. Let's see. So I do believe this is your energy and this self-love. Honestly, this could be them. This could be them. Maybe they're working on themselves and they're having an awakening. So tell me about this self-love. How does this self-love fit into this? How does the self-love fit into this? Intent to harm, hurt or harm. Okay, give me a little bit more on this. Lead me down a trail here. Where are we going? Okay, friendly, helpful, non-confrontational role model. Okay. So friendly, so we went from intent to hurt or harm to a friendly role model. Okay, so they're working on themselves. They're trying to grow themselves into a better person. Maybe, I bet this person, I bet you're not talking. This is probably someone that you've maybe gone a period of silence with, maybe a week, 2 weeks, you haven't heard from this person. Like they're really stewing in their own juices right now. Give me something on this awakening. What is this awakening here? I had empowerment, otherworldly, and witchy sister pop out. Okay, so this awakening. I feel as though this is trying to tell us that, or trying to tell me that this person has had an awakening. I do feel like this is maybe they're having dreams about you. Maybe they're seeing synchronicities. This otherworldly, I feel like something is pushing them, nudging them towards you, nudging them to say like, hey, dummy, the collective is your person. What are you doing out here just playing around? Get your poop in a group and get over there. That's kind of what I feel like here. What is this karmic masculine energy? What is this karmic masculine? Okay, so we have Cancer here. So the person you're dealing with might be emotional and loving, intuitive and imaginative, shrewd and cautious, protective and sympathetic. God, this sounds like a whole lot of emotions, guys. Changeable and moody, over emotional and touchy, clingy and unable to let go. Okay, so this person is inconsistent, hot and cold, up and down, moody. They might be a Cancer if that resonates with you. It may not. That they may not be a Cancer. They may just have those types of personality traits. Okay. Anything else here? The collective. Okay. The collective pops out. So this could be roles reversed here. Give me one more on the collective. What's okay. So you're getting intuition. You're getting insight. Obviously you're watching this tarot reading right now. Okay. So, okay. That's you. I got Capricorn energy. So you might be a Capricorn. It could be timing. Capricorn time of year is December, mid-December to mid-January. You could be a practical and prudent person, ambitious and disciplined, patient and careful, humorous and reserved, pessimistic. But that's Capricorn energy, if that resonates with you at all. Okay, so what do we need to know here? What's the advice here? What do we need to know? Why is this important today? Is this person going to come towards us? Like, what is the deal? Single, sexy, and successful. Work, hard work, fruits of labor, destruction, third party situation. Boy, okay. So they're looking at you like you're hot stuff. The single, sexy, and successful to me is like the Nine of Pentacles energy. Like, you're sufficient. You don't need them. You're working hard out here. You might be focused on your job too and building your career. But we do have a tornado here in a third party situation. So, okay. So I was wondering what was holding this person back. Do they have another person? They have a third party. We did talk about the family. It could be family involvement. It doesn't have to be another love connection. First of all, I want to know, what's this destruction? Can you give me a clarifier on the destruction? What's this revelation, or what is this moment of clarity? Leo energy. Okay, so something is illuminated. Could be Leo energy. Just, a generous, warm-hearted person. But I kind of feel like this Leo here in the mix is the Sun card. Like, something is being illuminated. Okay, I love this. What's being illuminated here? Oh, I got two cards. Unconditional love. Okay, so maybe they're figuring out that you do have like some unconditional love for them. Like, maybe they've not found love like this with anyone else. You treat them in a way, you fill a void that other people don't fill. We have independent, intelligent, fearless here. So this is Sigma. So they see you as an independent, intelligent person. They do really idolize you. I see that here in the other cards. Then we have Gemini energy. So Gemini energy is very adaptable, versatile, communicative. Maybe these are your traits, possibly. But a Gemini can be nervous, tense, superficial, and inconsistent too. So let's see here. All right. I want to find out. Okay. Come to take a look at this too. Look at this. So we have third party this third party situation. We have two women here. We have one that has unconditional love, and we've got someone that's independent, whether those are both cards are you, or this is two different women. Let's see here. Clarify this third party situation for me. What is this third party situation? Give me a clarifier on this third party situation. I got two cards. Technology and the source. Okay. Technology and the source. All right. Technology with third party situation. So on this card, I see incoming call, emails, thumb drives. I think maybe someone either identified that there's some communication online. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think this through real quick. This technology, I feel like there's something to do with online communication between you and this person, or them and another person. If this is your person and you are in a connection, possibly they're talking to someone else. But we have the source here. So it's like the source is like, to me, it could be like just out of the blue. Like, you didn't see it coming, that it just fell out of the universe, right? Unexpected. So give me another one here on this source. Group association, again, third party type stuff. So there's a group here. Scarcity, again with the scarcity card that we had up here. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just another card. The scarcity and access. So what I think these cards here on the end are trying to tell us with the technology, the group association, the scarcity, the access here. I'm getting kind of like access. like they want access to you, and access is possible, but it may require some alignment with the source card, or the right timing, or leveraging the right channels with this. But there's a dynamic interplay here. An external influence, a third party, affects how you engage with affects how you communicate with someone using resources or knowledge, that might be limited here. I feel like the cards suggest to just like watch the external influences carefully. Like whatever in your situation, if there's some external influence, just watch them. Be cautious of your boundaries and focus on what you cultivate or bring yourself. So scarcity doesn't block access entirely. It just requires thoughtful approach and timing here. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know about this situation? What else do we need to know here? Let me make sure. I still have you guys in my field here. So we've got false narrative. So we need to be careful about a false narrative. Someone's spinning some lies, maybe. Either this masculine is, or they're around this masculine. Love offer. Ice King. Okay. All right. So we've got a false narrative, lies, deceit, etc. The divine masculine is here, and we have a love offer. So this love offer could be love or hate, truly, in this deck. And then we have the Ice King, which is the King of Swords in the traditional tarot. So that is like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So false narrative. I think there's going to be there's communication, there's chatter, there's gossip around how this masculine wants to provide this love offer to the Ice King. I know, again, there's no gender here, but I do feel like this masculine energy is going to make some kind of offer. Someone's talking about it. It might be, okay. Or someone might be telling you might be getting information about this divine masculine coming your way, or maybe offering a love offer to someone else. Let's see. Give me one on this false narrative. What is the false narrative? Can you give me some insight on that? Guilt, remorse, regret. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. So we had a bunch here. Okay, so false narrative, guilt, remorse, regret, and we've got siblings, brothers and sisters, union, and sweet, compassionate, and innocent. We have a lot of people in the mix here. Okay, so someone is in this person's ear with some guilt, remorse, or regret. There's a lot of people here. So we've got the siblings, we've got this relationship, this connection, this union here. And then we've got some other person. We've got this third party situation here hanging out on the side. So I do feel this masculine, he's feeling a lot of guilt and remorse here. And I really think it's between this. He's trying to decide between a relationship, the union that he has with you, or that he desires to have with you, and this nice little third party that he's got on the side that he tried to build a relationship with. I do think his siblings are in the mix, though, trying to navigate this situation, whether they're in favor or against. We did see some messaging back here, right, about the ancestors, or if someone's involved. This might be an older sister again. So we've got the liar card. Okay, so that definitely clarifies our false narrative, or confirms our false narrative. Who is this liar? Who is the liar in the mix? Fear, setup, Aries. Okay, so you've got some Aries energy. Whether this Aries is the liar, or they're the one that's concerned that if they come through and provide this union, they've got some real concerns that this is going to be a setup here with that Aries energy. Okay. Let me see here. What is this love offer about? What is this love offer about? Is it genuine? Is it a game? What is this love offer? Give me something on this love offer. Impersonation. Okay, so it's not what it seems. It's not what it seems on the outside. So be very careful. Emotional manipulation. Okay, so they're gonna come. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Guys, I feel like this person you're dealing with, whether they're an Aries or they're just selfish and quick-tempered, impulsive, impatient type of personality, I think they're going to give you a love offer, but it really is, I think it's out of fear. Maybe they fear you're getting away from them, that you're losing this connection, and they're trying to reel you back in, and they're going to offer you a love offer. But this love offer is not what it seems. They might try to give you, lay some charm on you, but I really do think this is emotional manipulation. Maybe you're dealing with an avoidant, someone who is like lovey-dovey and then they disappear and then they come back and then they're lovey-dovey. And as soon as you get over them, they disappear and then they come back and want to offer you something, if that makes sense to you. Okay, so what's the goal with this love offer? Lover, abandonment, isolation. Oh yeah, they're hot to trot now. You've left them out in the cold. You abandoned them, and they're lonely now. They're isolated. Ugly spell, beauty spell. Yeah, they're feeling insecure. They've got some toxic attachments, some bad habits. They're projecting on you. You're doing great. You're in this winning victory, and they're projecting on you. Illusionist on the bottom. Okay, so what does this Ice King have to do with all this? What does this Ice King have to do with all this? Again, remember that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. So the Ice King, so I get it. Love offer, Ice King. There's no emotions. This isn't an emotional attachment. This is not love to them. I think they think it's love. I think they have some attachments here and they don't know how to deal with love. But this person, if you're dealing with this person hides their feelings. Like they are cool, calm, collective on the outside, but likely they're like tore up on the inside, right? Going back to our initial cards with this boiling point, it's someone who's really good at hiding their emotions. Maybe they want to send you this huge paragraph text, but they're not going to, right? They'll write it out and then they'll delete it. Or they'll send you like something just like very superficial, like, hey, how's it going? If they want to start conversations with you to try to pull you back in. But they're playing it very cool and calm. They might even like just, use humor to kind of downplay the situation. Okay. Anything else on this Ice King? Light team, spirit guides, gossip, trash talk, lies. There's a big theme here. And there's three. There's three on this card again. Masculine stability. This is Emperor energy. So that's like, taking control, excess, too much. Okay. Gluttony. Give me one more on this. Third wheel. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so heavy. This is third party. This is absolutely third party. Every third party is out here. There's so much involvement. If this is your connection, there are so many people involved here. Whether it's family, whether it's another relationship, whether you're in a relationship with someone else, you've moved on. There's just an excess of people in this environment, but there's definitely a lot of gossip and trash talking and lies. Okay, give me one more on this third wheel. The other woman. Sickness, disease, infectious. Okay. That's kind of a weird clarifier. Interference. Ugh. Again, more third-party situation. Okay. So something is infectious here. More people involved. Children. creations, investments. Someone's trying to unblock. Someone here is trying to interfere and block this connection. Why? Why are they trying? Why are they involved? Why are these people so freaking concerned in other people's business? Oh, sorry guys, I had it. Okay, so fell out my lap. I have trusted. I have divine feminine, faith, divination, and endings. Interesting. Interesting. So, divine feminine. This is the feminine in the story. This may be you. I have mostly women watch my reading. So divine feminine, this is probably you. You've come about some trusted knowledge. I'm assuming it's either you're trusting in a tarot reader or downloads or your dreams, but you've seen something. You've got faith here. You know, to me, you trust what you're hearing. You trust the knowledge that you're hearing, that you're like, yes, I'm being divinely guided in the right path. And that path is to end this connection with that person. All right, let's see. Actually, let's pull some more clarifiers here. Let's see. What is this faith card? Give me one on this faith. Rejection, abandonment, left behind. Yep. You're feeling rejected, abandoned by this person, left behind. You're seeing that. You're being, you're seeing synchronicities, the tarot readings, whatever it is. You're like, yep, this is my story and I need to just leave this behind because it's no good for me. This person is promiscuous. It's all about lust. They don't really care for me. They don't love me. They're disingenuine. You're a victim. Not necessarily a victim, maybe, but you've got grief and sadness and sorrow over this. Okay. I've got Pisces energy at the bottom. Which is like imaginative, sensitive, compassionate, kind, but escapist and idealistic, secretive and vague. I feel like that's kind of where we're going with this. Okay, so anything else we need to see here? Any other advice that the collective needs on this reading? Oh yeah, because I'm getting deep here. If you're still watching this, thank you for your support. Thoughts. They are heavily thinking about you. They're obsessed. Look at that. That couldn't have been better timing. They're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with having a relationship with you. They're mentally in a prison. They can't stop thinking about this. Blocked, health concern, pathway. Yeah, this is to the point that it's like really making them down and sad. Like it's really they've been blocked. But you've got the pathway, the access to you is blocked. Voodoo. I mean, if you believe in that kind of stuff, manifestation, animosity. Yeah, you're focused on work. I think we're getting into a whole nother storyline here. I really do. I think you're focused on work. You've got new creative projects here. Money coming. Maybe you recently got some kind of offer or a new partnership, but this person's watching you. They're stalking you behind, we've got Taurus energy here. Jealous and possessive, resentful and inflexible. Yeah, this person's going to be so animosity. This person's going to be so upset that you're moving on without them. Okay. Well, I mean, that's their problem, right? Spiritual rank. Oh, so much negativity. Deceptive, trickster, demonic. We've got Sagittarius energy. Now we're in Sagittarius right now. So I think this is a timing card. I think if this person hasn't reached out to you, intellectual theft. I think if this person hasn't reached out to you, they're going to during the Sagittarius time. I have Virgo, Scorpio, fussy and a worrier, overcritical, harsh, jealous, resentful, compulsive, obsessive. Oh, Libra. Indecisive, changeable, gullible, and easily influenced. Now we're just pulling out all the signs. Intractable and contrary. Perverse and unpredictable. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. If you made it this far, I absolutely adore you. I appreciate you so much because this went way longer than I expected. But if you had a good time, please let me know in the comments. And I always love seeing your comments here. So if you please like the video and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Toodles.